During the 2010 update, Nachi momentarily had an alternative download link available from the development blog. I decided to update from the blog rather than let Minecraft update on its own. I simply extracted all of the files from the WinZip file to the game. I was about to leave for an out of country trip, so I unwillingly had to extract the files, shut down, and leave for Europe without trying the new features. I returned 2 weeks later and forgot about Minecraft for a while. I needed to do a project for my mass communications class, though I wasted some somber melodies to accompany it instantly. I thought of Minecraft's bleak tunes and went digging into Minecraft.ogg files. I chose Clam 2 OGG for the presentation, but I stuck around to listen to the other songs. In the resource file, there was a folder all on its own entitled simply New Folder. I opened the folder to find ashes1ashes.ogg and played it Audacity. There was nothing really to be heard, just silence with a faint clicking noises I sent to the song by a fellow Minecrafter who works professionally with the sound editing, but didn't really find anything. I eventually started to play Minecraft again for the first time in months, and the game updated and I played all night, making portals to the Nether and just messing around. I wanted to listen to the ashes1ashes.ogg again, but the folder had already been removed upon the Minecraft updating. I found the file in my emails and downloaded the attachment onto my computer, this time throwing the song with the other Much Music files. That's when everything went downhill. I opened up my world to find everything on fire, including myself. My hearts would run out, refill, and then you run out again. Everything was on fire, the grass, the water, even the pigs and the chickens. I tried reloading the world several times, but everything still burnt. I deleted the world and created a new one, but that world was on fire as well. I decided to explore a bit and try playing through a day. It was upon sunrise. The music generally starts to play. That's when I heard it. It was a man, humming a melody clear as day. I listened to it. Even though through the cracks and the pops were on fire, it wasn't any recognizable tune. Just something a father would hum to a sleepy child. Halfway through the song, the humming started to break up a bit into a bit of a sob. Finally, the song ran out, and abruptly, the game shut down. And there was no pop-up warnings or title screens. The world was deleted too. I searched for ashes1ashes.ogg on the forums, but to no avail. I checked the blog and noticed that there was an alternative download link I used on Halloween that had been removed. Then I googled it and producing an Angel Fire page with two links, ashes1ashes.ogg and ashes2ashes2.ogg. The first song produced was the same sound as the ones I had, silence and clicks. Hesitantly, I listened to ashes2ashes.ogg. It seemed to pick up where ashes1ashes had left off. The humming tune turned out to be directly into a complete sobbing. The sobbing turned into silence, and at the end, the man spoke something what seemed to be in another language. Or it could be the sound of the portal opening. I transferred ashes2ashes.ogg to the music folder in Minecraft, and all hell broke loose. Never again. Well, it certainly has been a long time since I've ever decided to touch a Minecraft creepypasta. I could probably do more of these and these more often. I guess that will just have to depend on whenever I feel like it. Well, that, my little pretties, wraps up Minecraft OGG files. A Minecraft creepypasta. My final thoughts on this story? Well, I honestly remember Mr. Creepypasta read this story, as well as a bunch of other people, like the Formidable Robot, and yeah, I mean, a lot of people have narrated this story, so I thought I'd go ahead and, review this story. Now, this Minecraft pasta, well, I could certainly say it was not the best creepypasta involving Minecraft in the world I've seen. But I mean, it's actually one of the fewer good Lost Gaming pastas. The fact that everything was on fire and all that. I mean, yeah, it did have at least a cliche. One of them being, the fact that, the person got it from a download link or something on email. I mean, to be fair, I mean, even though it started off a bit cliched, it actually makes it more believable. Like, the story actually has a believable, you know, setting. Basically, it starts off, the person trying to play Minecraft, but then the whole world is like very messed up in general. I mean, it's not a bad thing or anything. I'm not saying it's a bad story or anything. I just wish that there could have been something a little bit more to this story. If you could understand where I'm coming from with this. So, the story was not terrible. I definitely could say it does have a pretty interesting concept, but while I could definitely say, despite the cliche of it having to be a download link, I could honestly see this, since this is an older story, a lot believable. Like, I think this was like almost like, I don't know, a 10-year-old story or something. I don't know how old this story is, but I could definitely say that this story honestly has a pretty interesting concept. I mean, I personally thought it was neat, and I honestly have to say, um, despite the download link cliche, which I mean, a lot of gaming pastas do tend to have, I honestly found this story to be quite believable. It actually has a flow out completely right for it. Now, the grammar was good. I'm gonna say right now, the grammar was actually pretty good, as well as the sentence structuring. I mean, I did spot maybe a few grammatical errors, but other than that, I honestly still find this story to be quite interesting, especially with the concept. So, I definitely gotta say, I really do enjoy this story. I thought it was neat. It has a pretty good, plot line in that. But I could wish that maybe there might have been an explanation as to, what happened to the original files. Like, why is the files why were the download link files got, deleted? It honestly just didn't make any sense. Like, that honestly confuses me as to, why that's the case. But like I said, I mean, it's hard to say. So, it's kind of leave it as a mystery as to, why that's the case. But yet again, I mean, it's who's to say when this would be, the alternative case. But yet again, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, about, what's going on or something. But it doesn't really explain to what happened to the file links, like the downloads. Like, I have a feeling the person who made the forum deleted them or something after getting, some backlash about that. I have a feeling that it could be the case. But yet again, I mean, who's really to say about that? Because, it's hard to say, really. Like, I'm assuming that could be why. But yet again, I mean, maybe if the author were to find this story, or well, find this video, maybe he or she could let me know in the comments section. So I'll definitely, yeah, that I can definitely say. So, like I'm gonna say, and like I say right now, yeah, I don't know who the original author is, so this story is gonna remain anonymous until I could find out who the original author is. So yeah, I'll be sure to give the author proper credit when I do find out who it is. So I guess with that being the case, and with that being said, like I said, this is simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these creepypastas. This is only my own personal thoughts. I'm going to give this story a 8.5 out of 10. It's interesting. It does have a great concept, despite the cliche in the beginning with it being a download link, but I still find it to be a good one. Even though this story was an older one, I could definitely say it's believable in a sense. Like, it's believable in that. But the only thing I would suggest is maybe they a better explanation as to what happened to the download link afterwards. That would help us out a whole lot with the story, but it would actually conclude the ending as to what happened, because we don't really know what happened to the download link. Like, why is it gone? Like the original. Like, I mean, why was it gone from the forums? Well, unfortunately, we can only make up theories, but maybe the author will maybe explain that if he or she finds this video and comments on it. So with that being said, what did you guys think about this creepypasta? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what you have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Feel free to leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you're brand new here to this channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, please roll the outro, because I'm out.